Welcome to this week's Celebrity Big Brother's Bit on the Snide, brought to you this week in association with Kosher Celery. I'm James.
I'm Lindsay.
And here we are.
Now, you made a good point earlier.
Oh, yeah.
That, Jenna Jameson is Jewish.
Right.
Tila Tequila is a Nazi.
Or Photoshop Nazi.
Surely Jenna Jameson must have known about this from Tila Tequila's MySpace days when they had beef. Do you think it was because Tila had swastikas all over her MySpace background?
No, because I saw that Tila Tequila only turned Nazi in about 2013.
Was it?
And it was on the back of Crystal Meth Addiction.
No, that's not what I was going to say. Was it before or after she got abducted by aliens?
Oh, that was 2009, so it was after.
Oh, God, okay. So she got no excuse.
Now, were the aliens Nazis?
Maybe. Oh, Hitler was in with the aliens, remember?
He reverse engineered a spaceship.
Yeah, it all makes sense now.
Oh.
So maybe she is telling the truth about the aliens.
So Hitler is fucking up our reality TV schedule.
But you're right, that alleged photo of her outside Auschwitz. What?
It looks like a cartoon.
It was a Photoshop.
I know.
But who photoshopped it? Was it her? Was it
the aliens?
She didn't seem like
I think aliens would do a better Photoshop job. They have better technology.
That's true. She didn't seem like a Nazi. Did she?
Well, they never do. That's the thing with Nazis.
She seemed like a normal person, but also we think it's fishy that they just kicked her out. They didn't even show us what happened. Didn't show us the conversation in the diary room. And if it was historical reasons that she was kicked out for, why kick her out?
No, because why hadn't they even looked at her social media?
Of course they had.
In the first place.
You're telling me Ted's little helper ain't looked at her MySpace page?
We know for a fact that the alternative to Live feed, which is Channel 5's live tweet, what did it say?
Just as good.
It said
Fat Man Scoot was not grilling but asking Tequila about her social media posts, so he obviously knew.
Yeah,
and if he knew, I'm sure.
Bobby Davro must know, the Google master.
The only thing I can think is Fat Man Scoot went to the diary room and said, "Kick this Nazi bitch out," because otherwise, why would it make any difference that she was a Nazi 3 years ago? We've all got a past. Anyway, I don't think she actually toasted anyone.
Toasted?
Not toasted, gassed.
Alright.
Moving swiftly on.
But hang on, what was it? The synagogue or there was a petition online, people were getting...
Yeah, but only 208 people signed it. Pretty crap.
Got no Jewish viewers for Big Brother.
I think she'd be quite a good housemate, but maybe Jenna did go to the diary room and get kicked out because she didn't seem to like her anyway, so... Who knows? It's another thing. We're meant to be watching 24/7 and know everything about it. As usual, we don't know dick. So there you go. So
do you think Emma broke the news do you feel well informed afterwards? You thought Ryan did a good expansion on that?
I was surprised that we even saw Tila, what the fuck her name is, on the next day's episode. But she seemed like she would have been a good housemate. Good to have a racist housemate because it stirs things up, doesn't it?
Oh no,
got someone to hate like Jim Davison.
The whole thing this season is geared towards racial hate.
Yeah.
It's like, I hate hot dogs. I've always hated pop or what have you, and and it's like someone's a Nazi and they get in trouble.
I know.
What's the sense?
Yeah, and also you said you don't like this engineered America versus UK. It's like fake, and also Austin's trying to flip over to the other side, or at least ride the middle. So you
can't create those divides. You can't artificially put those divides that have to occur naturally. It's too forced.
But what you said is they will definitely engineer it so it's an English person and an American person at the end.
It has to be because it's called UK versus USA. So unless whoever's in the final is virtually half and half, give or take, then there's no point. If it was all at the moment, the favourites all for some reason British people like fucking Bobby Davro or what have you.
Shut up! He's not a favourite.
He was 4th or 5th or something. There you go. And so it's not. If it ends up that way with the final full of British people, they'll just have to drop the theme, won't they?
No, you're right. It will be one versus the other. It will be a fix. Anyway, British, it's British people, not English people. I'm being racist by saying English people.
Oh, right.
I'm now a racist. That's what Big Brother has driven me to.
Gail Porter is Scottish.
Exactly. Sorry, Gail. And also, she ain't got cancer.
Now hang on. A lot of people have been contacting us saying, how can we help out Gail Porter with her cancer? Because it's spreading like rapidly.
Fuck me, she's had cancer for 10 years. She's doing well.
Now, if you want to donate, just click the donate button on it. No, not really.
No, but it's good. It's a good strategy to like have people feel sorry for you and think you've got cancer.
Exactly. Now that's the thing. If someone says, "Oh, how do you cope with having cancer?" What's your move? Do you say, "Oh, actually, it's really hard," or do you tell them the truth that it's just alopecia?
Well, I'm waiting for Janice Dickinson to say, well, you know what she said in the diary room. Oh, you're so brave, and I want to see if Gail like goes along with it, or you know, says.
Now, do you think Janice Dickinson would go door knocking for Gail Porter's cancer charity? Because I like a door knocker.
Well, let's see. Her 4 ex-husbands are Jewish. I think anything anyone said, if someone said they were like, you know,
I know she's sporting the full visage as well with the LGBT crusading.
Yeah,
she was there. She knows a lot of people that died of AIDS.
I know she like,
and there's of course the door knocking.
She associates all gay people with AIDS, so that's a nice association, isn't it? It's true, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll have a bit more on that later. We're all out of order. So there was some stuff in the tower, but whatever. And then Fat Man Scoot said he would have made a sex tape, but he hasn't got round to it. Now, would you like to see that sex tape?
Well,
what would it?
You're more than Davros, put it that
way. What would his sex tape be called? Do you think?
Put your something up.
Put your hands at foot.
Put your finger up my bum. Yo.
No, that's Farrah's one. Anyway,
right, okay. So
there's definitely some scoop jokes in there too, but yeah, we'll gloss over that because we're not putrid. Putrid. Oh yeah, and on bots, Fat Man Scoop said he would kiss the arse of every last Brit if it could help him win the show.
That is the sign of a true gamer.
Yeah, and he said that to Eamon Holmes. Now, what happened to bots last night? It was so crap. It was like stateside.
What, were you expecting it to be good?
No, but I didn't know anyone on it. Why is it flitting from Channel 5 to Channel 5 Star? Why do they not tell you it's even on? Why do they not tell you live feed is on? Why is live feed on for an hour on one channel, half an hour on another channel? They expect us to be grateful even though they don't tell us it's on, so no one fucking watches it. Why? Oh, why? Can you answer?
No, I can't answer it. It makes no sense whatsoever. Why would you have a product and not promote it? It's daft. Like, I know enough about Lucasade just from watching it, but I don't know when the live feed is, but that's alright. But the one thing I will say is the live feed that we've had, it's been really good, and I think the main show on its own would be a bit crap without having that feed. I know it is a bit paltry, but it's still more than we're used to, isn't it?
It perks you up a bit when we saw the live feed.
Yeah, I saw loads of good things.
Bobby Davro talking about his mnemonic memory.
Now, if I just think of the number 9 as a Robin Redbreast,
and then he kept going, I'll tell you more about it later. Yeah, I'll teach you how to do it. It's like, alright mate. And then basically that thing where they don't plug the live feed, it's like me and James like not telling you guys about our extensive range of Big Brother Bowl merchandise. You know, we've got it all there online in the shop, we just don't tell you it exists. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
So then oh god. Oh yeah, so then Janice Dickinson and Bobby Davro came in. What do you think?
What about the task? What was the task? It was picking up this, I do you know what it's like? It's like when you're at school and you do drama and there's a lost property box. I've seen the task on BBUSA and Australia, the shopping task, where you had to put on all the clothes.
Yeah.
I thought at first they'd have to put everything on. Then I realised it's just like being an old tramp and just collecting things. And can you hold them? And then, you know, I know you're not a fan of outside contact. There were 2 individual referees to count.
I couldn't want to have counted both. What nationality were those referees?
Why?
Because they need to be impartial, like the umpire.
They should be from Iceland or somewhere.
Switzerland.
Perfect.
Was that the crappiest task you ever seen?
No, the crappiest task I've ever seen was on the night before with the cannonball.
Oh yeah, that was crap. But also, and they were wearing the electric shock suits.
Now, did you notice that the sound when the electric shock sound, which admittedly is just like a sound effect, it was come before the actual alleged shock that the celebrities felt.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was wellness timed.
Now on our launch night podcast, I said the electric shock suits would be out within 3 days,
and I said they'd probably be about Monday come Tuesday.
Well,
and I've got to say, you called it right.
I win.
You know those electric shock tasks like the back of your hand.
I do.
It's like on BBSA when you know it's going to be endurance. That's what you're like with the electric shocks.
I'm like Jason. Now, do you know what Badonkadon means? Because I don't.
I can't remember the question either, but I just remember when they said, how do you spell the word? I thought it was going to be voluptuous. But then, as you said, that's Jerry Springer.
That's not even a word. Now, also...
It was Badonkadon.
Apparently it is. So then, Bobby Davro and Janice Dickinson both said that they were allowed to watch the show yesterday.
And sit on their... smartphones or iPads or whatever, Googling the fuck out of everything, finding out what your star sign is, finding out what your parents did, finding out this,
who's
that,
a Nazi.
Exactly.
And then so Bobby Davro was made Prime Minister.
Sir Bobby Davro was made Prime Minister.
Yeah, Sir.
Well, who knows? So, but the thing is, like, if you're a Prime Minister, do you think this is good for your game to be like first week HOH, or what's going on there?
Well, you know fine well if that's good for your game or not.
I mean, you get the Union Jack lifted high above the house in Borehamwood. Who, what greater prize could there be?
But at least as Prime Minister, you don't get to wear a crown. They should have made him king of the house.
Give him the full Tory treatment.
Yeah. What? Was he the king?
No, he was the dictator.
Not a very good one, hiding under that cabinet. So this brings us on to the next episode. Just like brilliant. That Dr. Dre album. And conveniently enough, Austin was talking about how he likes to carry his piece with him wherever he goes.
He never goes to the post office without his tool. Without his Glock.
Is there a lot of trouble at the post office in America?
Oh no, like, what do we do? Like, pick up our pension or child benefit or what have you? It's not like big money that you got to worry about, is it?
I went to the post office the other day, sold something on eBay, and I give it to him and he goes, "Oh, can I just ask what's in this package?" I thought, you nosy cunt. And I went, "Oh, it's just makeup." And he went, "It's not nail polish, is it?" I thought, what the fuck is nail polish, like a toxic substance now? I was like, no, it ain't, but if it was, I wouldn't tell you, mate. Don't you think that's weird?
Oh, you rebel.
Nail polish? You can't sell nail polish. I bought nail polish off eBay millions of times. Ridiculous. Nanny state. So anyway. So, yeah, he was going, "Oh, I don't even go to the post office without my gun." And they were like, "What, in Huddersfield?" Put him on full blast.
And he was keen to point out that he doesn't carry a firearm within the United Kingdom.
Yeah, I bet. So then, Fat Man Scoot was quizzing Jenna on her porno, saying, "Is it a talent?" And she's like, "Yeah, of course it's a talent for the blokes having to keep it up all day." And but she said it's all in the edit.
Oh,
Did
well.
you know that?
Yeah, everything's in the edit.
I suppose so. So they filmed the porno for what? 8 hours, and they end up getting like 41 minutes on Pornhub.
Maybe.
Talking of pornos, I watched a porno today.
Oh yeah? Anyone we know?
Yeah, first I watched 16 and Pregnant to see if that Farrah was as much of a cunt when she was younger. And
right, was she?
Yeah, she was, but she looked better. Then I watched her porno, allegedly leaked, even though she shot it with famous porn star James Dean, Deen, don't get it twisted. And yeah, basically the upshot of it all was she was horrible in both of them, but I feel sorry for her because her mum was like a right evil cow, so, you know.
Playing the old mum card.
Her mum was horrible. Her mum wouldn't even hold her hand when she was giving birth. She's like, "Oh no, I'm squeamish, I'm not coming in with you." It's like, what?
Well.
So I do kind of understand why she's an arsehole now, but still. And a fat man said, "You know what spit looks like, right?" But I can't remember what that
I
was.
know why. Because it was about Tila Tequila eating James alive in bed and then spitting him out on the floor. And Fat Man Scoop said, "You know what spit looks like, right?" But then I did notice, within 10 minutes from that point, I saw James and Tila in the same bed together.
I bet Austin's pleased that Tila's gone then. I know.
Why, is he Jewish?
No, he loves James, don't he?
Well, of course. Bromance.
Yeah, that's a good word